So you guys run the 92 at Kansas. I was curious why the 92.
Well, we did have a sponsor that was out there,
Yeah.
and they were kind of tied in with that number,
Oh,
so that's
really?
why we ran it there. But we're not involved with them anymore.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we'll be running our numbers 30, either 37 or 37 and 34 if we end up taking two cars out there.
All right. I'm also curious, what did you guys do with all the 92 cars? Because the 92 really didn't perform as well as the 34 last year. So what did you guys do with all the 92 cars that didn't do too hot?
Actually, most of them are still, really all it is just changing the number on it. So we still have most of those cars, and some of those cars actually some of the 34 cars were 92 cars.
Oh, really? All
And
right.
probably the upgrade, we made some personnel changes
Uh huh.
throughout the year, and I think the team kind of gelled a little bit better as the year went on, and I think that probably was more the you can attribute to later success to than maybe anything that was necessarily tied in with 92 or the cars themselves.
I see. Did you go into any races last year with Front Row, Mark?
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Did you attend any races last
Yes,
year?
I go to most of them. I just haven't, like you mentioned, that New Hampshire one. I wasn't there. I mean, I was up at Bristol this past weekend.
Oh, that's
Um,
nice.
Went to Daytona earlier in the year. Be going to Martinsville this weekend. Go to Texas, probably Phoenix. So I go to quite a few of them.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's my dream to do that. Uh, you're gonna go to Martinsville. You think your chances are good, or what do
I
you
think
think?
we've got a good shot. I mean, it's there's no easy,
Yeah,
there's no gimmies out there anymore. That's for sure. So I mean,
yeah.
you've got to put out your best lap, and you got to really nail it. But I mean, I think we got a good shot to get in.
I'll be rooting you on. Also, I just want to know, curious, how long have you been following NASCAR? How long have you been a part of NASCAR?
Me personally,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was before I got into this. I would say I was probably a casual fan for maybe 4 or 5 years prior to doing this.
Oh, how'd you get hired to do it? For work for Front Row?
I met Bob through my previous job,
Uh huh.
and when he got involved and he started this team, he asked if I wanted to come on board and work for him.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
So
really cool.
kind of just I guess the right place, the right time. I worked for the minor league baseball team here in town.
Wow. All right, I see. That's pretty
That's
cool.
how I originally met Bob.
Oh, I see. And that's awesome. That's really cool working for a NASCAR team like that. That's really cool. And you're going to be attending this weekend in Martinsville. It's going to be really cool. So, how long have you been watching NASCAR? Like, would you know, like, if I said, you ever met J.D. McDuffie?
I know the name, but I've never met him. And in my situation, to be honest with you,
Uh huh.
because I'm really kind of I guess for lack of a better word, kind of an outsider.
Uh huh.
Because I didn't really come in through NASCAR,
Oh, I see.
and I don't live in Charlotte, and so I don't really know that many people.
Oh, I see.
Most of the people that I know have been, or people that have been associated with our team at one time or another.
Oh, all right. All right.
But
So,
when you're at the track, you
yeah.
really don't. I mean, your team's doing their thing, and the team next to you is doing their thing, so there's not a whole lot of really interaction between the two.
I always have pictured like an interaction like during like the tech line because I heard like there's a huge tech line, inspection line for the car tomorrow race at Bristol, and everybody's standing there for like 5 hours. I figured.
Well, there is some, but see,
Yeah.
that's not something that I'm really involved with.
Oh, I see.
And a lot of our crew members, they know other guys, because a lot of them, in NASCAR, crew members bounce around from team to team all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, they know, a lot of different people, but I personally really don't, because I don't really, when I go to the track, it's, I don't really do anything with the cars at all. My whole focus is the marketing, the PR, that end of it.
Oh, I see. That's awesome, and that's really awesome. So you guys, let's see, you guys going to go to Martinsville? What do you think? What's after Martinsville? Texas, correct?
So technically, there's an off weekend, and then Texas is the next week.
I see. Then, will you, Mark, be attending the Talladega race?
Most likely, yes.
That's cool. Were you at Talladega the last year when you
I
guys made the race,
I
right?
think we made the first race, and I was was there for that. The one that rained down, we ran on Monday. I was there for that, but then, like, if we don't make the race, then I don't stick around.
Oh, I see.
So then we didn't make the second Talladega, I don't believe, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, you are correct.
So I wasn't there for that.
So if a company would like to sponsor Front Row, they would talk to you, correct? And your email address is?
Mine is Mark C. Seaman. That's Mark with a K, the letter C, and then my last name is SEAMAN. At bellsouth.net.
And they can go to Front Row Motorsports.com. Is that the website,
That's
right?
Correct. And those emails on there, there's 3 or 4. There's info at, sponsor at. Those all actually come directly to me. So,
all right.
Go right through frontrowmotorsports.com to reach me also.
Now, what did you say? Well, if a company sponsors Front Row, that adds a lot of benefits to the company. I think that's the best way to advertise in anything is through NASCAR. And
well, we can offer companies a lot of things that the big boys can't. One is we can offer them, sponsorship at a lot more economical investment. And, for instance, that Dale Jr. requires.
Yeah.
We can give a lot more personal touch. They can get pit passes to the race. And in addition to getting their, logos on the car, they can get pit passes for the weekend where they can bring clients or bring down employees. We do press releases to announce the partnership and get the word out there and promote the, whichever company it happens to be that's sponsoring for that weekend. So there's a number of different things we can do to help the company and help the overall sponsorship and help promote it.
All right.
Put on our website. Possibly if it's more than a one-race deal, we'll even do a link on our website to their website. So things like that, we can do a lot of different things along those lines.
You think if DoorStopNation.com can get enough money set up, I think we can sponsor you guys?
Sure.
Sure, all right. Also, I'm just curious as an owner of a website. You think NASCAR, do they have the final say of approving sponsors? Correct, right?
They do, and for the most part, they're pretty wide open. Really, where the only issues that you would get into is obviously that Nextel can't have any other wireless company come in because of their agreement with Nextel, and name it the Nextel company. Obviously, I don't know if you've seen, Singular and AT&T are having issues with NASCAR right now. But, so really wireless, and then anything that you would probably consider in bad taste, they probably wouldn't approve.
Yeah. Well, we're just...
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, thanks for joining us, Mark. We got one last question, because we asked a few of our viewers of the website, what can I ask, Mark? And one of my friends sent a really interesting question, and I'm going to ask it to you. How do you order pizza for the team?
How do we order pizza?
Correct.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Well, we personally usually don't. We do a deal with somebody at the track.
Oh, okay, all right.
That feeds our guys. So there's a guy that actually, his name's Kenny Eck, and he sets up, he cooks down at the track, and we do a deal with him, and you pay him money, and then our guys eat there. So that's one less thing we have to worry about every weekend.
Oh, okay, cool. There's no Pizza Hut and stuff like that.
Other than that, I guess you would just call up the local people. Of course, with Domino's being new they've been dropping pizzas off sometimes. So at some of the tracks. Oh,
also, you guys got to go to Taco Bell, correct?
And there you go. That's what we do. Is we go to Taco Bell, get them a bunch of tacos.
Yeah, that's right. And you got to go to Bob Jenkins' Taco Bells because those are the best damn Taco Bells in the United States, right?
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you again for Mark for joining us for this exclusive interview. You're not going to find this interview anywhere else except here on DoorStopNation.com. I bet I can put this up in about a day or two, all our viewers can see it and help you guys out. Because you guys,
happy to do it.
Yeah, best team in NASCAR, Front Row Motorsports. Big fan.
Thanks a lot, guys, and be happy to do it again in a couple of months if you like.
Oh, sure. Anytime, Mark. You're welcome on the show. Anytime. Could be Wednesday at 3 a.m. in a parking garage in Queens, and I'll put you on the show, all right? All right, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
That was Mark Seaman from Front Row Motorsports, everybody. Exclusive interview, only here on DoorStopNation.com.